This is Bill with Crash Course Travels, and this is the downtown Vancouver Holiday Inn and Suites. Walking into the lobby here, you can see that they have a small little area here off to the side if you need to pull up anything on a computer or print it out. But more importantly, ATM right in the lobby, which I felt was a good feature to have. Let's go up and take a look at the room. I do have status with IHG, and they did upgrade me to a suite. This was a very large suite as far as space, plenty of space here. You had your coffee, microwave, refrigerator of course. I drank too many of those K-cups while I was there, but they were pretty good. No issues with the bathroom, good hot water. But look at this space. The living room here, we have 2 couches. I needed to go out and make friends while I was here, obviously. Just tons of room. And I apologize about the lighting. It was kind of overcast while I was visiting Vancouver. But as you can see, there's a nice table and chairs. And the room itself, plenty of space. Definitely didn't feel cramped in this suite. TV in your room as well, of course. Little seating area off to the side of the bed. And they did have outlets as well as USB on both sides of the bed. You have a safe as well, and plenty of space in here. I would be scared I'd lose something or leave it there behind, but if you were staying for a few days, you have plenty of space to put stuff up. And the nice thing about this hotel is it's literally located right downtown, lots of things going on. I didn't use the laundry while I visited, but everything appeared to be in good working order with nice seating. So, and the pool was actually pretty popular while I was there. I actually came down multiple times trying to find a time when there wasn't anybody in the pool. But everything was well maintained, clean, looked good. Speaking of looking good, this is a good gym. For a hotel gym, the fitness center here was very nice. Plenty of machines. You got the scales there. Free weights. With the bench, of course. We could do without the mirror, but hey. Maybe some people like looking at themselves while they work out. You see treadmills, elliptical, bike, pretty much anything you need for a quick workout while on the road. So definitely an A+ on that. And while I'm not a smoker, I really did enjoy coming out here and enjoying the smoking area. It's covered here, as you can see. You're on the second level, so you can kind of people watch up here. Sometimes nice to just get outside. And I did try the hotel restaurant and liked the fact that I sat down, there were sports on the TV. They had quite a few options as far as breakfast. And my waiter recommended the breakfast Americano. It was a simple breakfast, but everything was done very well. I enjoyed this meal. Overall, a good stay at this hotel. So here we're going to take a quick walk. I just wanted to give you an idea of the surrounding area. I've watched a lot of videos the last few years preparing to travel, and I always wanted to get a feel for the local area and whether it was safe, whether it was easy to walk. So that's what we're going to do here at the end of this video. We're going to walk over to the Tim Hortons as well as to another restaurant for dinner. Speaking of Tim Hortons, I never actually had Tim Hortons, and so I figured I was in Canada, it was time to go ahead and try it. And I'll admit at first I was a little thrown off because the first trip I ordered regular breakfast food and I didn't see what the allure was. But I did come back because the coffee was outstanding. I would say the coffee is better than Starbucks in my opinion. And eventually I tried some pastries and a lot more in my speed. But the coffee, like I said, was outstanding. So. Yeah, big guy trying to pick up the pace here, where we can beat this light, which we got across. Pretty popular location, seemed to always be busy every time I went in there. This area that we're heading to now actually had several recommended restaurants. I didn't have enough time to try too many of them. But the one that we did was Yaletown, and had a decent pizza and a couple craft beers that were local. Enjoyed that. This was on a Sunday, so there weren't too many people out and about. But I'm sure in the evenings, especially like say Friday night, this area is probably hopping. I definitely would like to come back to Vancouver and spend a little more time next time, perhaps when the weather is a little bit warmer. I stopped while I was en route to Southeast Asia, so my wardrobe options were rather limited while I was here, which probably kept it where I didn't get out as much as I'd like to. You'll see here that I didn't actually record a bunch in the sports bar, but it was a good vibe, and I definitely would go back there. Everybody was watching the Canucks game, and so it was a fun environment. Definitely something I'd come back and do, come back and go to a hockey game. I saw some folks preparing to go down to a game while I was there, and reminded me of going to the Jags games with my kids, so I think I'd like to try that, see what a NHL game's like here. But the locals were definitely into it, and I appreciate that. Just a certain vibe you get when a city's rooting for a team. I think if you're looking for pricier options down here, you definitely can find them. I looked at a few of the menus. But if you're looking for a sports bar, Yaletown did good. It was decent pizza along with a couple craft beers. I don't think I spent more than $25, $30, so pretty good value, I felt. we finally reached our destination. Until next time, farewell.